Alright guys, here it is. Brand new 2021 Ford F-150 with the Rocky Ridge K2 package. I stumbled across this truck, and when I did, I knew right then and there I had to have it. I negotiated the shit out of it. This truck actually came from Oklahoma, from Metro Ford out there. Thank you guys so much. And we got it delivered, and here it is. Let's take a quick walkthrough, man. So, 2021, they completely redesigned the interior. I'm sorry it's a little sandy right now, but we do live in Florida and sand gets everywhere. But the interior's been revamped. We got leather seats with Blue Cross stitching. We got the custom dash. We got awesome little American flags here. We even have a road map here on the side of Detroit. And just nice little touches that they put into it. The truck is absolutely gorgeous. Comes with a 6-inch lift kit, rims, tires, extended drop-down running boards, because I only got one leg, so you know, can't be jumping up there. I'm not a damn kangaroo. We got awesome room in the back here. We got fold-up seats. They get up out of the way. We got just as much room as we did in the Raptor in the interior, but again, it's not the Raptor. I'm sorry. Yeah, so this is if you're not a Ford guy, you gotta appreciate the truck. It's absolutely gorgeous, very well put together. Rocky Ridge did an awesome job on this, and I couldn't be happier with what we got. So let's jump in, let's head up to the property, and let's do some shooting. No more Kenny G here. Punk all the way, baby. So, right here at my property, when I first came down here to Florida, after losing my leg, I had the plan of building a house. So I set out, I started looking for property. I made sure that the money was set aside for everything. I ended up finding this beautiful piece. We started the process of getting building permits, and we were halted, dead in our tracks, by this ignorant woman that lives way the hell down the road, that would never see my house, that would have to drive out of her way to even go past the house. As you can see, we're back here in the woods. She put a stop right to my variance. So I wanted to build an offset garage, but the building code around here says that you have to have a garage attached to the house. It's the dumbest thing in the world. We're out here in the middle of nowhere. So I applied for a variance, and this woman decided that she was just gonna flat out deny the variance. She didn't care what it was for. She didn't care that she never would see the house or anything like that. She lives right down the road. She's an absolute raging bitch, and she's cost me so far about $5,000 extra in variance fees, re-permitting, had to have new plans drawn. It's been an absolute nightmare. And I hope one day she watches this video and realizes just how ignorant she is. I mean, we live in a country and we live in a time where people are just naturally against each other. You know, there's wedges drawn in every way, shape, and form. And right now, to be moving into an area, not even be built yet, not even be moved in, and already having issues with a neighbor that's down the road that'll never ever see me a day in her life, absolutely ridiculous, so stressful, and just very disheartening. So we finally got past the permitting spot. It took about 1.5 years to get to where we are now. Finally got our permits. As you can see, we finally got the land cleared. So when we cleared the land, I had them push all the debris and stuff into a bank. So I set up a shooting area right over here. This is going to be off the side of the house. So that's where we're at right now. So I like to come out here. I like to enjoy my property. I got a beautiful pond right next to it. We got a gator swimming around here sometimes. He pops up. It's cool to watch him. We got turkey running around here. We got deer. We got bobcat. We got all this stuff that's been on the trail. Something's beeping. I think my truck's gonna blow up. Quick, get out of the way. I can't run that fast. I only got one leg. So we got shot and see right here. We're gonna have old Mardell put that out there on the plywood. Go ahead, Mardell, run out through there. There he goes. He's running. Man, that was great. I haven't really sighted this in. I haven't had too much time to play with it, but the iron sights are pretty well dialed in. I'm on the target from here. We're about, I don't know, 20 yards, so it's not that far, but it's a good way to sight it in. You want to look at the trajectory of the bullet. It comes up and then it drops down. So where it comes up, you have a flat line, and where it drops down, you have a flat line. The way that my gun is set up, it's 25 and 300. So I sight in at 25 and I'm dead on at 300. So anything below, before 300, I'm aiming a little low. I'm bringing it up to 300 and then I'm climbing past it at 300. So this is just a great little range to get sighted in for some long distance shooting. So I'm gonna hand this off and we're gonna see what the old cameraman's got. See what you got. Safety's on. Just flip it off with your thumb. There you go. Now that trigger is a hair, man. I'm telling you, it's really light. Pick yourself up. Stand up straight. Yeah, there you go. Stand your head. Now bring the gun to you. There you go. How you like that?
I like that.
Well, you know what you just did to me?
What?
You still got the safety off and you just swung your weapon at me.
I ain't.
Didn't we just talk about this? It's on camera.
You know
it's recording right now.
I give up. I quit. Military.
See, man, that's what I'm talking about. You just want to be safe, and you always want to pay attention to where the muzzle of that weapon is.
Prime example.
Prime example. Don't do what our buddy here just did. Go ahead, man. Give her hell again. Safety
is on.
Still pointed away from everybody else. That's good.
Except for my toe. Let's see what we working with.
All right.
As you can see, I hit this, I hit that, and I hit all of this.
Really, he was aiming for that top left one.
I was aiming for the top left one, then I went for the bottom one.
Well, that's the top right one that you just pointed at.
This one right here?
That's the top left.
No.
That would be left. That would be right.
Well, I aimed for this one first. So that goes to show you, you gotta have your aim on right. I mean, I ain't shooting on AR-15 in like 2 months.
2 months?
Yeah, I haven't been to the gun range in a minute. But watch, give me a couple more rounds, and I'm gonna hit that dead middle. Bro,
I haven't shot that AR in over a year, dude.
So what you trying to say?
I'm just saying, it's like riding a bicycle.
All right.
All right. Now we got my personal favorite. We got the Smith & Wesson M&P Shield full frame, double stack, 40 caliber. I love this gun. This thing is smooth as hell. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Dude, I love this gun. This is a badass, rockin', stable, smooth firing, very controllable pistol. Like I said, it's the full frame, so it fits my big hand really nice. Makes it feel nice and comfortable in there. I do have the tack light on it. I love this thing. I can't tell you how much I love this. This is so much fun, man. I didn't really rack the target too much. I was more focused on just popping some rounds off, getting them in that area. But it's just so much fun to shoot, man. I just can't shoot it slow, man. I gotta shoot it fast. It just feels so good in the hand, and it just feels so good to just keep racking them rounds off, you know. It's so stable when you fire it that you're not fighting the recoil, which is a really nice feeling in your hands. So. All right, here we go. 40 caliber Smith & Wesson. Let's see what the boys got.
So, okay, now let's be clear. I'm aiming for the top right.
Okay, we're top right.
All right.
Oh, hey. Rack it again. Oh, it's not fully closed. No, your slide isn't closed. All right, man, we're getting a full effect right now.
I don't know why it's not closing all the way.
All right.
All right.
You got a round in there? You ready to go?
It's not closing.
So, every now and then you will get feeding issues depending on the bullets that you're using and stuff. I've never used this brand before, so we're kind of one off on the Federals here. It's not closing all the way. So what we're going to do is we're going to clear the weapon. We're going to look inside. We're going to make sure that there's no obstructions, any broken pieces, anything like that. It all looks really good. So we're going to go ahead, lock that mag in, and she still ain't going in all the way. So we got some kind of obstruction in here. And you don't want to force anything. If it doesn't close naturally, you don't want to force it. So give me a second, we're gonna go to the back of the truck, we're gonna break this thing down and see what's going on. There's our issue. We had a bad bullet, didn't make it all the way through the barrel. So that's a major malfunction. I guess I really don't like this brass. We got these Federal 40 calibers. They're some of them are hollow points. Well, all of them are hollow points. I don't like these. I don't like these. This is the second time I've had a malfunction, and now I actually have a bullet jammed into the barrel. So we're done with this gun. I'm gonna have to go home and get some tools out and get this bullet out of here. So guess we gotta put this up now, man. Such a shame. Love this gun. Thanks, Federal. You're really making some good stuff these days. Assholes. Alright. So, Mr. Mardell tried telling me that he was standing further back than me. But I said, well, here's the bullet that you ejected, and it's right here. So, I guess he wasn't standing further back than me. Nice try, though. Mardell brought his piece out with him. We got another M&P Shield. This is also a 40 caliber double stack. We got a double stack 9 rounds. All right. This is very much more compact than what mine is. I also have the same weapon, but in a single stack, which makes it a little bit thinner. And I have some grip extensions because when you got a hand like mine, you want that pinky to stay on there as well. It's a good amount of control when you have that pinky on there. So we're gonna give this a couple rounds and see what it's all about. That's really not bad. For being so short in the hand, that's really not a bad feel. It bounces real nice in the hand. It doesn't make it feel like it's gonna rack out of your grip. I didn't really have to force in on it. You can see I had a couple little hesitation twitches, but that's from just lack of shooting. You know, the more you do it, the more repetition, the more you can hone in your abilities as a shooter. And one of the things is that every time you pull that trigger, you want it to be a surprise in your hands. That's going to make it the most accurate. You don't want to jump it or push it down or, you know, anticipate the recoil, because you're going to be dropping where that bullet's going. You're going to be moving it all around. So this thing actually feels really nice. You know, if I had a little bit more time with it, I could really get it dialed in. It feels like a really good gun. Again, Smith & Wesson M&P Shield, one of the best carry weapons I can ever recommend. One of the best carry weapons that I've ever had the privilege of shooting, and I've shot a lot of guns. So we're gonna go ahead and break this down and see what kind of condition he keeps it in. Surprise! We're gonna test you. All right, let's go to the back of the truck. For real, dude, this thing is filthy. What are you doing with this? Oh my God. Have you ever cleaned this? Have you ever even like put oil on it? This thing is dry as a bone and dirty as hell. Bruh, we gotta talk a little. We gotta talk about this. This is horrible. I can't believe you keep your weapon in this condition. Oh my God. I don't even know how many bullets even make it down this damn thing. Holy shit. All right, well, we now know that Mardell doesn't keep his gun very clean. So what else don't you keep very clean, bro? Hope you keep the other gun clean. You gotta keep that shit real clean. There you have it, man. We got some shooting in today. We got some bullets racked off. It's always fun to waste some rounds. Even though this day and age rounds are a little scarce because of the high demand, bullet manufacturers just can't keep up with the demand that's going on right now. The problem is, like, I don't know if anybody's ever explained this before, but the problem with the gun industry right now is that when you have a politician that gets up and says, "We're coming to take your guns," everybody who owns a gun immediately runs to the store to buy as many rounds as they can, to buy whatever weapons they can get their hands on before it's too late, so that they're grandfathered in. When you have everybody and their mother running to the store, they're buying the bullets off the shelf faster than they can be put on the shelf. Gun manufacturers already have contracts written with different companies, different manufacturers, as well as government contracts. So they already have a supply of ammo that is already accounted for. So when that supply goes out, the excess is what goes out to the stores for the civilian population. Now, when you have the civilian population buying up everything as fast as it hits, they can't keep up with that. They don't have the resources and the manufacturing capability to keep up with the demand of rounds that is out there in the public. So in times like this, please respect everybody else. Again, we were talking about this crazy lady down the road that had no business in my house. But she stuck her nose in it. It's about respect. Respect your fellow American. Understand that we are all Americans. Black, white, yellow, I don't care what color you are. If you're a good person, you're good in my eyes, and I don't give a shit. You're an American, and I'll protect you with my life. With that being said, when you go to the store and you go to buy rounds and you see that they got 3 boxes of ammo, don't be that asshole and buy those 3 boxes of ammo. Buy one. So the other person can get one, and the other person can get one. And when you calm down on that whole aspect, the supply will come back. It'll totally come back. These manufacturers aren't going out of business. They're not going to stop producing rounds. Nobody's going to be taking our guns. Although you should be aware and you should be fearful of anybody who says that they want to take your guns. It's not right. It's our Second Amendment right. It's there for a reason, and there's a reason why it's right underneath freedom of speech. Because without that Second Amendment and that right to bear arms, your freedom of speech and all the rest of it is out the window. What's going to stop them from taking it from you? Keep that in mind. All right, well, that's enough of my ranting for now. We're going to get packed up. We're going to go back to the house. We're going to jump in the RC, and we're going to do a little bit of riding around, so that's going to be fun. Stay tuned. Yeah, definitely gonna. So, I haven't run the RC in probably about a month, and she seems like she's struggling a little, man. She ain't running right.
I'm tired of that.
And I don't know, I got something going on with my steering. I don't know what the hell is happening here, but we're gonna give it a little run and see if we can't clear it out. So
I'm gonna go make sure you got the spring or nothing.
yeah, you go check on the old man. You hear if your phone rings about 5 minutes, I'm going right down the road here, making a right and heading down that way.
They're down to smoke.
I'll try. She ain't running right, man. She ain't running right at all. It's not going in a two-wheel drive. Alright, hop in. We gotta check engine light. We got all sorts of issues going on. So this really sucks, but this is what happens when you don't use your toys all the time, I guess. So I gotta get her into the shop to see what the hell's going on with it. That was a real disappointment, man. I got fuel sensor issues going on. Finally came out of four-wheel drive. I don't know why it was locked in there, but evidently the last time I took her out, she ran her a little too hard. So, well, we're gonna get this thing loaded up on a trailer and get it down to the dealer so they can do some warranty work on it, because obviously she needs some work done. So, well, maybe next time we give you all a full display of what this thing's really about, because it's a great machine and I have a hell of a time in it. It's a lot of fun, but it's also really dusty. Alright, well, that was a huge disappointment, so what are you gonna do? So listen, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, follow me on Facebook, Adventures of Sea Leg. Make sure that you leave some comments. Let me know what you guys are looking for, what you like, what you don't like, what it is that you want to see. And we're gonna have a web page up. Hopefully by the time that you're watching this video, we're gonna have a web page up and running. We're gonna have all the gear that we use on the show in the boat, and everything about that is going to be on the web page. So if you're curious or you want to try out some of the stuff that we're using on the show, you can go ahead on the web page and you can get that stuff there. So stay tuned, and I'll let you all know as soon as the web page drops. I'll be posting it on Facebook. I'll be letting everybody know on YouTube, and follow me on Instagram. We got some TikToks coming out and stuff, so follow me there as well. And thank you all for the support. I love you guys so much. Peace out.